Greetings. This is continuing from the Greek school lessons that we are doing here on the net. Before we go into the reading here in English, we'll go into the Greek after. But I'd like to stress the point that the Bible is a very interesting book. If you understand it accurately, it basically means that you can take one or two scriptures that will indicate an example in such a powerful way from God in any subject of the world. For example, learning a different language, which I'm going to explain to you here. Okay? The idea is to keep it simple at first, like preschool, and learn the simplicity of that subject in your own thinking, and then go into harder subject. Now, I'll show you how it works, okay? For example, if you know your Bible as well as I do, you can learn any subject in the world, in this world, by it, yeah, okay? For instance, if we go to Genesis, it tells about creation, okay? So you've got another story of creation here very well, okay? That God created it, so on. The subject of learning a language there, any language it is, are many words to learn in the basic principle in preschool, okay? In the start of your lessons, you want to learn first the important words, or like what you will mostly use before you go deeply into it. The word creation means that you choose words relating to creation, words in what God created. First, we look at the words, learning from the English to Greek, okay? Here are some. We're learning the subject on animals. So in other words, it helps you remember the subject of creation. When you know the story, it helps you remember, for example, the list of animals, the important ones, for example, ones you know in English, for example, to remember them in English off by heart, since you know the English language, okay? Suppose to say you know the English language. The story about birds, the story about fish, the story about people, in all these different categories, in 6 days that he created the earth, the story of heaven and earth. Okay? So in the subject of animals, you choose the words that you already know in English very well, that you remember. Like animals equals to zoo. Okay? And the other type of animals here, just only a few of them here until the next subject. Okay? So, for example, we start the Greek now. Okay? So, one, animals is spelled animal. And a S there. I forgot to put the S anyway. Zoo is spelled as, not zoo, the English translation, but the Greek version is zoo. So you say the O twice. Zoo. Okay? In English, that may be known as zoo, but not in the Greek. Okay? Zoo. Okay? Zoo. Okay? 2, horse equals to alogo. Here in zoo, you can have to alogo, which means the animal. So when you're making a sentence, you might use the word the animal. In Greek, it will make very much sense, and even in English. Or you can use zo, same basic principle, to alogo. Okay, so you can use alogo only, or you can use to, depending upon the sentence that is presented in the right. We're not looking to the sentences at this present time. Usually they'll put a to alogo. Okay, here you got cow, e aguelada. So if you were to say alogo, it would be a-lo-go. No alogo, a-lo-go. Here, cow. E, this time you put e. Aguelada, referring to female. E, to, referring to both male and female. E is referring to female. E, aguelada. Aguelada. A-lo-go. Horse, cow. Álogo is horse. Cow is aguilada. Cat or gatos, referring to male cat. Y gata, referring to female cat. So you got o gatos, meaning cat in English. Y gata, meaning cat in English. Cat can be translated in English as both male and female, as a cat. In Greek, it's cat basically means gatos. You use either gatos as male or y gata as female, or gata, gatos. Okay. Y gata is in any type of cat, male or female, really. Y gata is in cat. Or gatos is as in a male cat. Here you got dog. Skilos. That's a K there, but I'll write it like that. It's a bit tricky to understand there. I should have put it in a basic principle. But anyway, the K is done like the English K. Okay? But I'll do it that way. Anyway, skilos. Or skilos, meaning the dog. Dos skili, meaning the dog again. Iskila, meaning a female dog. Skila. In one word dog, you've got three words here that can be translated. Okay, here is fish. In English, to psari, meaning the fish. Psari, psari. Dendro, that means tree. To dendro. Okay? Bird. Topuli. You can have tapulia, meaning a lot of birds, as in T-A. I didn't put that down, I forgot, but anyway. Tapulia, which will have an I at the end there. Pulia. Okay? So we'll continue now here to, in other words, concentrate in learning words and remember first the ones God created in its basic names, like in nature. Keep it simple at first, okay? Pig, guruni, guruni, guruni. So that's separated into three words. Guruni. When you put it together, in its proper translation, will be guruni. Okay? Here, goat is separated into three words so you can understand it better. Kachiki will be one goat as in I in the end, not A. Katsika as A in the end will be female goat. Katsika. Dragos is the proper translation for male. You can have katsiki as in not male goat, but both male and female is katsiki with an I in the end. Katsika with an A in the end means female goat. Dragos, male, is dragos. Means dragos. Separate that into two. Dragos. Proper name is dragos when you put the two words together. Rabbit. Kuneli. Kuneli. Separate the words into three. Is kuneli. Put it together is kuneli. Okay. He. Lagos. Separate that into two. Put it together is Lagos. Okay. Dove. The word dove in Pidgin is the same meaning in Greek. Okay. Dove. Peristeri. Peristeri is the proper way. As you separate it again, peristeri. Peristeri. So is Pidgin is the same translation as peristeri. Geese. Hines. The geese. The geeses is translated, okay? meaning as many geeses. Okay? Geeses. Hines. Okay? Goose. Hina. The goose. Okay? Dolphin. Do delfini. Do delfini. Delfini. Okay? Shark. Carajarias. Carajarias. You can also say it as doskilopsaro. Doskilopsaro. Sorry. Doskilopsaro. Skilopsaro. Doskilopsaro. There's two meanings to that word that I read there. Parrot or papagalos. Papagalos. When said correctly, is papagalos. Now you get the point. We can continue soon. So keep it simple. So the next subject might be on people, or the next subject may be on the heavens, or the next subject may be on ants, or insects, okay, and so on. And keep it simple, and then gradually increase it to more difficult words. And once you get the words, you can create sentences and stuff like this. Thank you very much. This is the Mr. Scriptures. Greeting you all. Bye.